Hello there, you are listening to the Nerdy KP podcast, and I am your host, KP Sema, and I have a guest with me, my little brother, Wilsako.
Yep. Hey everyone,
And
Wilsako here.
yep. And today we are here to give our reviews of
A
the.
Minecraft movie.
Yep.
Okay, you got my rating. Minecraft movie.
Yep,
Not
he
dub.
corrected me right there because I was like, because you're used to they putting the dub, but it's like, nah, it's a Minecraft movie, and we just want to give our genuine, honest reviews because we are fans of Minecraft. I've been playing Minecraft and Minecraft clones for literally a decade. I started out playing Minecraft clones because I couldn't afford Minecraft, so. Uh, But then I moved to actually playing the game. I just loved it. I love playing creative mode. I remember one time we played Minecraft creative mode with a friend of mine from high school and her little cousin. That was really fun. I wish we could have done that again. Like that was really fun. But into before we get into our reviews, I just want to address like all the hate that it was getting for some reason. I don't understand the hate. The people who are hating on the film, they must not be Minecraft fans because
Exactly. Like, bro, of course you already know. I've already explained. I use Reddit. Of course you already know. I use Instagram and Facebook just like you and stuff. Literally everywhere talking about the Minecraft movie. It was just people bashing it and stuff. Like when the initial teaser trailer released, it was idiots crapping on the CGI, and I'm like,
yeah, there was people like really hating on the CGI and how it was animated, but I loved it because the thing about
the
that
Minecraft feel.
exactly because the Minecraft, and the thing is when it comes to CGI, you can't satisfy everyone. Some people are gonna hate it, some people are gonna love it.
Now, like, I did see on one Reddit post about claim about the inspiration for the way the CGI looked. It was inspired by a texture pack for Java, which actually makes sense. Because actually are a couple of cool, like a lot of realistic looking texture packs for like high end computers. They be dope. And like one of them that I actually saw a review for on YouTube, it was kind of like similar, the texture pack did for Java, and I think they made a better version too. I forget what it's called, but basically kind of like not exactly like the RTX AMD Radeon top high spec graphic realistic ones like ray tracing and stuff, but it basically like it's essentially like kind of like a realistic but fuzzy kind of feel, so kind of like the actual CGI in the film.
Yeah. And it honestly, like the CGI, the way it looked, and that's like it was so beautiful. And like, as someone who played the game, like, and it gave like bringing it to like a live action, but like keeping it like not looking too real feel.
Yeah.
Because honestly, that was like prior to them selecting the cast that was selected for the final film, prior to the releasing of the trailer, it was all these Photoshop stuff and the speculation of how horrible it would look and stuff like that. And I'm like, what? Nah, this looks excellent. This looks great. And then honestly, the visuals, man, I love it. I love it. Let's see. Let's start our review. Okay, so firstly, let's do the grade. We're gonna start with the grade. Some people end with the grade. I'm gonna go with the grade. I have it the usual KP, infinity out of 10.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because it came. They made this film specifically for the Minecraft fans, specifically, not for the people, not the film watchers, the film goers. No, they did this for
the fans. They did not make it for the fake fans, the tourists, the moviegoers. They didn't make it for that. They didn't make it for any other people. They made it mainly for the fans. Mojang themselves have said on the videos, the behind the scenes videos on the Minecraft YouTube channel, they said like, yo, we mainly are targeting the fans, people who play the game. Yeah. And that's the thing is like, so let's see. So how we started,
like the review. Okay, so did you do your grade? Do you go with me with Infinity out of 10?
Yeah.
Okay, Infinity out of 10. Okay, we agreed. And if we give it a letter grade, A+++++. Okay, that's 4 pluses, y'all. If it was on
a tier list, it'll be definitely S tier, most
definitely. Most definitely. Firstly, I gotta start out, and the thing is, I don't understand why he's getting so much hate over the past like 2 years. The legendary,
Jack Black.
come on, this man, he was like what? Was the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s. This man got like 5-6 decades worth of legendariness and awesomeness. Okay, awesomeness. Okay,
Exactly.
to the Kung Fu Panda lovers, awesomeness.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, why y'all coming for Jack Black, y'all? Why
Like,
y'all hating on
seriously,
Jack Black, y'all? So
he is a
I'm
legend.
a Jack
He
Black
is a
fan.
legend. Jack Black is a legend
He
of
is
awesomeness.
exactly. He's a legend of awesomeness. Okay, the real ones know what we talk about. The real ones get the reference. They get the joke. They get the reference. Only the real ones. But I gotta say, firstly, choosing Jack Black to play Steve was awesome. Just like him playing Bowser, like him playing Poe. Just any role that Jack Black takes on, he does excellently and to a T. So. And I'm tired of people acting like he can only play one type of role because he is very diverse actor. He really is. So please stop acting like he's not. But yeah, the cast all together is phenomenal. I love the way they pulled together the story. And firstly, before bringing everyone to the overworld, they gave like their own, like a little look into their lives. Now. Danielle Brooks. I wish her character we got to explore more.
Yeah, with Don. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish. Yeah, Don.
Yeah.
I wish we did get to explore her background more. We only knew like surface level stuff about her. We knew more about the kids. We knew more about Jason Momoa's and Steve. But like, that's the only thing I would add to the film. Like, I was hoping they would get to that, but it looks like there's a possibility for a sequel. But we gonna get more into that later. Yeah. But we ain't gonna give no spoilers though. We ain't gonna give no spoilers to those. We gonna try not to give our spoilers. Again, I love how they put together the story because it's like the thing about Minecraft from a game that really didn't have a story. It's really a survival game. Like
you survive, you create, you make your story. Yeah. Each world file you create is your own individual story.
So to come from something like that, and it's like, okay, what kind of story do we make? And this movie had been in depth development, I think, for over a decade, right?
Yeah, I think like a decade. I think the first proposals for like a TV. I think actually the first proposal for like televising / filmatizing Minecraft was actually intended was a TV show. I think it was like Warner. Actually, I think it was ironically was Warner Bros. Who first was like, "Yo, y'all want to make we want to make a TV show of this," and Mojang was like, nah. And other companies, other companies also were like, "Yo, can we turn this into a movie or a show or whatever?" And they like, we'll think about it. That's when they were like, "We'll think about it."
Yeah,
And then of course when Microsoft, when Notch sold Microsoft, Mojang to Microsoft, he sold Mojang to Microsoft during the time when the companies were bidding to buy the company. That's when they were like, "Yo, you know what? We're going to make a film. And, of course, as usual, with a lot of video game films, a lot of, complicated development and stuff,
Mm-hmm. Yep. But yeah, the story was beautiful. We can't exact because we don't want to give away spoilers, but
the good.
Pig people bad. Pig people is bad.
Piglin's bad.
Humans good. That's literally the best way we can put the story together. Like that's the best way we can.
Saying like the actual like synopsis, Mojang gives.
Okay, let's go to IMDb. Or I can't pull it up somewhere. Okay, because I had the synopsis. Let me pull up the synopsis of it. 4 misfits find themselves struggling with ordinary problems when they are suddenly pulled through a mysterious portal into the overworld, a bizarre cubic wonderland that thrives on imagination. To get back home, they'll have to master this world while embarking on a magical quest with an unexpected expert crafter. Craftier? I think they meant crafter.
I think they meant typer.
Yeah, that's a mistype.
Yeah, just a mistype.
Together their adventure will challenge all five to be bold and to reconnect with the qualities that make each of them uniquely creative, the very skills they need to thrive back to in the real world. And yeah, that synopsis really just explains the movie in a nutshell. And you know what's so sad to me is literally, let me look at the overall ratings. Oh my!
It's really got a 5-star.
Okay, it has a 47 on Rotten Tomatoes. It has a 5.8 on IMDb, and it has a 45 by Metacritic. And people are giving
by the critics. This is by the critics, not the fans.
And the majority of people are throwing shade and hate on the film. I mean,
yeah, they're like,
people's like a crash grab disguised as a movie. This is really good. This was, and I was like, but the thing
like,
about the hate,
anything based off of property is technically could be considered a crash grab. I'm like, yo, like,
you know, when it comes to stuff like that, there's always going to be
haters and stuff.
Exactly. So I just say don't listen to the haters. Please give this movie a try if you ain't. Please give it a try, give it a watch because it is really worth it. We were rolling the entire time, and it has some dope action scenes. Okay, that's another thing. The action scenes were action filled. Like I haven't seen an action movie that was action filled in a minute, bro. Like for real, like hand to hand combat. Like I have not seen that in a minute.
And with the gas escape scene, that was so cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like honestly, like I love all these. I'm personally like kind of getting annoyed by the trope of like always like like things like helicopters and stuff blowing up. But honestly, the way the gas are in the scene with them blowing up, it makes sense because they're literally fire. Like they're literally their internals are fire.
But yeah, like it really is. When I tell you this movie is amazing, bro.
Maybe wrong, but I think the gas sound effects for use for the film are actually basically like kind of like semi-distorted versions of the original files, which were actually recordings. Because the actual the gas sound effects in the game, those actually were recorded by the original musician of most of the soundtrack, C418. Those sound effects were actually recordings of his cat.
Oh wow! Yeah, that's crazy.
Some of them were reversed. Some of them were just the standard audio file. Some of them, put a bit of reverb and distortion and stuff. It's pretty cool.
But yeah, this film was great. Jason Momoa's character got on my nerves, but he was hilarious the entire film.
Yeah, but then again, Garrett was supposed to be kind of like the representative of like a desperate yet stubborn person.
Yeah. That's the non-spoiler version of the character. But yeah, it was really, really, really good. And each part, I was like, okay, so this is how, because it showed elements of different areas in the film, in the trailer, as all films do. But it's like, okay, how does this connect? How do we end? Because you always want to see, like, how does it end? How does it pull together the ending? And that was also funny. Again, no spoilers. So I'm not gonna get into it, but that was funny. Yeah. Like I love it because it some might say it was predictable, some might say it wasn't.
Well, really, it wasn't. If anyone say predictable, they need to be slapped the taste out of their mouth. I'm like, yo.
Because honestly, it could have went a different way. They could have really kind of, I would say, have a multi-villain story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They could have made a multi-villain story if they wanted to. And I honestly thought it was going to go that route, to be honest.
Which, honestly, it kind of would work in the sense of Minecraft.
Yeah, because, mine, you got jewels and stuff like that, like valuable stuff. So it's like, it would be easy for, like, wait a minute. If all we need is okay, so I can do, you know what I'm saying? So, honestly, that would have been a great story arc.
Well, who knows? If the Warner Bros. And Mojang do decide to make a sequel,
you never know. You never know.
That'd be kind of cool,
Mm-hmm. It really would. I say the casting all together: Jack Black, Jason Momoa, and Danielle Brooks. Oh my goodness, she was. Let me tell you something. She was the perfect depiction of a strong black woman up in here. Let me tell you something. I love Danielle Brooks because whoo, every role I seen her in, she be doing her thing, and she did her thing up in here. She had me rolling every line she had. Her character, you could tell she kind of she just put herself in that character, and it was just great. Um, it is really amazing film, and I'm like, okay, so we need a part two. We need a sequel. So come on, Warner Brothers. Come on, Jack Black. Come on, Jason Momoa. Let's put this together. Let's add our money. Let's put this together. I don't care what it was rated on IMDb. I don't care how much hate it got. The real fans want a
which
sequel.
are what Mojang focused on.
Exactly.
We're loving it. The real
Yes.
fans, not the haters and tourists, not those kinds of people, but real, actual fans who play the different games. I love me some OG, Java, Bedrock. I emulate story mode. PS3 emulator. Because sadly that's the only way to play the game now.
Yeah.
You can buy a copy on eBay and dump the ROM.
Yeah.
And just play it on emulator. That or get a get a used PS3 that works. That's the sad thing, that you have to do all that just to play it now. Do the telltale dying temporary and stuff.
Okay, so I just want to point out that, and I just thought about this. I just want to point out how they brought the Minecraft creatures to the Earth world.
Yeah, to Earth.
To Earth. We don't say the real world because both worlds are real, but in the film, of course, not in real life. So those he was like, "Wait, are you crazy?" But no, like they brought like certain. Okay, so this is you've seen this in the trailer, but they brought the Nitwick villager into the human world, and it wasn't like they brought like another creature to the human world, but it wasn't the definition of the film. We have so many, films, video game films, or films based on comic books and cartoons, and it's like they come to the real world. To the not real world, but to the human world, and it's like it defines the entirety of the film. We seen it with the Smurfs film, with the live action Smurfs film. We seen it with the Masters of the Universe film. We seen, if you know anything about that film, way back in the 80s, there's another one that's supposedly coming out next year. Let's see if it makes it either this year or next year. Idris Elba is cast as
bro, focus.
I'm sorry, I'm going to another thing. We're gonna talk about that later because we got some stuff to talk about with the He-Man franchise. That's gonna be another episode. We may have to get Corey on the line with that. We might have to get Corey on the line for that one. Okay, but back to the Minecraft movie. Man, they really I forgot what I was talking about.
How the village.
Oh yeah, how they brought like the village. Oh my goodness, y'all gotta see how that plays out.
That was funny.
Yeah, I can't even tell y'all how that plays funny, out, man. But it was hilarious. I was rolling, bro. And to those who don't know, ain't seen it, it does have an end credit scene. And I mean, at the very end of the credits, so is it still in theaters or is it finally out in theaters?
Yeah, it's still playing in theaters, but now, of course, obviously, like
late night.
Like we did, it just released. On digital.
It's on digital at home. You can pay for it if you want to, but if you don't,
we won't tell.
We won't tell. That's all we're gonna say. DM me if you got questions. It's at Nerdy KP, the Nerdy KP on Instagram, of course. Yeah, like be sure to stay tuned because a lot of movies, no matter what the genre, is a lot of stuff has end credit scenes or mid credit scenes. So this has a mid credit and an end credit scene. So please be sure to stay in the theater if you ever go to, because it's late night showings now. But if you get watch it at home, fast forward if you want to, or just let the whole credits play like we did and get to the end, and you be like, oh, because this may mean something.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's anything like Lightyear, it might not. But if y'all see, I do not recommend Lightyear, but I do recommend a Minecraft movie. So yes. I think that's all I have to say on it.
Yeah,
Do you have
that's
any
all
other
good.
stuff?
I can't think of anything.
Me
yeah.
neither, because I think we talked about everything we talked about from.
That doesn't get any spoilers.
Yep. So we gave our rating, how we love the casting, how we love the animation, the story, how they built it. And I love it. It's all about that building.
Yep.
It's all about the building. That's a bit. Oh my goodness! I love how they did the building in there. Oh my goodness! So it's like if you're playing multiplayer with someone, that's exactly how it looks. So, and that's another thing. If I bet there's gonna be somebody in reviews like, but they're building out of nowhere, and it's like you've never played multiplayer with someone, you're not gonna understand why it looks that way. So it's gonna be funny when Mama sees it, because when Mama sees it, she gonna be like, why is it just coming out of nowhere? They're just pointing their fingers. Like, well, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, like.
Minecraft to understand.
So there's a lot of things about the movie. If you don't play Minecraft, if you're not a Minecraft fan, you're not going to understand what's going on, because it made a reference to the different games in the franchise. It made references to different gamers who were influential in the
Minecraft community all those years ago and stuff.
Yes. And in fact, some of them made physical cameos in the film. And I don't want to mess up his name. What is his name?
Technoblade.
Who?
Everyone who watch YouTube shorts about the positive YouTube shorts about the film, know that Technoblade made an appearance. Technically,
yes, he
was a regular pig with Technoblade's crown.
Yes. Technoblade, to anyone who is not in the gaming, nerdy or gaming world, Technoblade was a gamer who was huge, influential. Like the majority of what he played was Minecraft, and he really just was like one of the people that really helped bring people to Minecraft.
Hey, you were one of my favorite Minecraft YouTubers, and when I learned he passed away, it broke my heart. I'm like, dang, like I love his content,
Yeah.
He was a good YouTuber,
He passed away in 2022 from
bone cancer, wasn't it?
Yeah, bone cancer, and this. So shout out to him, and I'm so glad that they did a shout out to him, and paid homage to him. And in the most Jack Black way possible, right there. That was so dope. And I said, that is so dope that he got honored not only in the film of the game, based upon the game of which he played the most, and played and streamed the most, but also got honored by the filmmakers in Jack Black. So yes, that's another way. I love when films pay homage to people, rather people who. And I love how video game movies now are starting to pay homage to the gamers and the streamers, rather giving them roles in it or just making reference in them through the content, like if they passed away.
Yep. Good.
So yeah, is that always warms my heart. But yeah, I think that's all we have to say right now. I honestly think that's truly all we have to really say on this subject. I'm so glad we were able to finally watch it, because we've been anticipating this joint for so long.
Yeah, we were waiting for it to get hit digital and stuff.
Because we wanted to see us like, but it's easy to go see just these days.
The worst thing about it going theaters, but the whole like chicken jockey nonsense trend thing, that's what really turned me off. And I'm like, nah.
Oh yeah, okay, that's what we didn't talk about. Okay, firstly, I just want to say something to people playing this chicken
jockey nonsense.
So the chicken jockey nonsense, it's crazy. People go to the film, just wait for that scene. They buy popcorn,
buy drinks, buy our food,
and literally throw it when that scene comes. Literally throw it, making it hard on the workers at the theaters.
disrupting the family.
Jack
the
Black
kids.
actually showed up to a screening to give a warning to himself. Like, bro, like.
Heck, some theaters, bro, when the scene hit, they stopped playing the film, and then the managers run like the intercom things are like, yo, if you act a fool, we not gonna show the film. We ain't gonna continue the film if you acting a fool.
Don't be cooking no food in the movie theater. See, I remember a time when you go to the movie theater, people act like they got sense because they want to see this movie. And another thing, I want to point out something. Movie theater popcorn, candy, drinks is hecka expensive. That's why we always sneaking them in.
Right, when but say that.
Well, we don't sneak them in, but we know y'all be. We know y'all be. We don't sneak those in.
We be honest. We buy the stuff.
We don't buy stuff. We go hungry. And then we go eat the stuff at home. Cause that's cheaper than to buy stuff there. Cause let me tell you something, we ain't got money like that. Okay, we ain't got that Kardashian money.
No, honestly, every once in a while, I would definitely, just to support the employees, because obviously the concession is what actually get them paid, Because most of the money that's made from tickets, obviously, 99%,
that goes to the films. Like that goes to the films. That's the whole point of going to theaters. You get the film make money.
Yeah, so it is good to, buy concession when you can, Because, it actually pays the employees, because especially the teenagers. Because teenagers and young adults, those are the most age groups that work at the movie theaters. And I feel bad for them. Golly, I'm telling you, every theater where that old chicken jockey nonsense was at, I'm telling you, bro.
Like, these people gotta clean this mess up. People gotta clean this mess up. And like, bro, why would you do that? Like, I remember a time, and that's what I was saying. I remember a time you would just go to the movie, you would chill, hang with your family, your friends, just your loved ones.
And one time on my TikTok timeline, it was a post, where basically it was, I think it was like a dad who was getting angry at like a bunch of teens for doing the chicken jockey nonsense stuff, and basically, he dropped popcorn on the family and stuff. And I'm like,
bro, let me tell you something. I said it would take all the self-control in the world for me not to go off. I'll be honest, because firstly, I don't understand how people go in there just to disrupt it. Like, to honestly say, I choose violence today. That is the definition of I choose violence today.
I'm trying to just hang out with my friends and family. Watch a
good movie with amazing actors and actresses.
And I get freaking popcorn and juice and stuff on my...
I'm like, nah, bro. We ain't doing this. No. What is this? 2025 is a crazy time to go to the movie theater. That's all I gotta say. Like, what happened to just going there, chilling, watching a movie with your family, friends? Like, please, let's get back to that. Please.
Yes.
Okay. But I think we finally.
Yeah.
Finally. We said this like a million times already, but I think we finally got to a point where we're really done with this episode. Not done like it's like, oh, we glad it's over, but done like I think we didn't give y'all ears a break.
Yeah.
But thank y'all to those of y'all who listen, who sat through this whole thing. Appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everyone who's been pushing me to put out these podcasts. I'm doing so many episodes right now, and I really want to collab with other people and do podcast stuff with them, But you can connect with me on Instagram at the Nerdy KP. You can also connect with me on Facebook, KP SEMA, and on TikTok, KP SEMA as well. And if you want Snap as well, KP SEMA. It's kind of, kind of obvious. And I got the Nerdy KP YouTube, but I haven't got it completely up yet. But I'm gonna end up putting like the podcast episode. And yeah, what's your connections, bro?
Oh yeah. So when it comes to Instagram, it's Wilsako 256. As my grade, that's what my tag is, what my handle is for Instagram. My TikTok, Wilsako Official. And of course you can go to my current 3 channels, Wilsako, my VTuber channel, Wilsako Gaming, and Wilsako P, my music channel. You can go to all those. And also you can watch me on Twitch occasionally. Yeah, I need to get back do.
Oh yeah, I
constantly doing
definitely
Twitch.
gotta get back to doing Twitch.
Yeah, so Wilsako official, Wilsako _ official. That's Wilsako, WILSAKO, Wilsako. Hopefully hopefully the recording picks that up. But
Yeah, we're gonna have to make sure it does, because I was like,
again, Wilsako is WILSAKO. Yeah. So Wilsako, you just look up Wilsako on Twitch, Instagram, and YouTube, and you'll see my channels and profiles.
You're gonna recognize them, because you got like Cloud, right? Cloud Strife.
No, actually I now replaced all those thumbnails with my VTuber, the head of my VTuber model, actually.
Okay. You gonna notice that. You gonna be like, okay, that looks like some VTubers. You gonna see that. But thank y'all again for listening. I hope that y'all, what time y'all listen to them, if it's morning, afternoon, evening, have a blessed day.
Yep.
Okay, and please check out this movie. Check out our socials.
Good.
Yes, this movie's so good. It had me rolling.
It's honestly like now my next to the entire current Sonic films, Super Mario Bros. Movie, and Minecraft movie. They are my top 3 favorite video game movies.
Yes, completely. But yeah, bye.